resist the temptation. The song go out to the Underground Railroad, Digital Underground. Resist the temptation of the beast. You slipping.
Okay, we back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? TUPAC Chronicles, / it's called the Chronicles of Machiavelli, and TUPAC Chronicles, Machiavelli Chronicles. Okay, and it's your host / and Young Grill, man.
We're destined to be dead as a nation. Don't let it come to this. Resist the temptation.
Yo, what's up? We back. Machiavelli, Chronicles Machiavelli, the boy / it's your boy Young Grill. You know, we back again, so we got some things we're gonna talk about, and we got some special guests right now via the telephone. So we're gonna kick right into the show. And you know it's live and shit, so anything can happen, but yo, we got my family on the line right now. Kofi, Commander Shakur, you know what I'm saying, son of some great pioneers, Baba Bilal Sunni-Ali and Mama Fulani Sunni-Ali, may she rest in power. Ashe. And I'm gonna just let them kick it in, you know what I'm saying, and spark shit up. 101 Thug, Kofi.
101 Thug, yo, this is Commander General Shakur Sunni-Ali, you know what I mean? Also, as a member of the National Security Council in the New African Union, you know what I mean?
Who else we got online?
We got National Security Commander Sadam Kadafi, also a member of the National Security Council, also a member of the New African Union. We need to say the third way.
Yeah.
101 Thug. I was just on the phone with some people. I think it was with Mark Rowe, and they was talking about something about this African community that's in America that they go into the UN or something. I don't know exactly what he was saying, but he was talking about how they wanted to have a sovereign nation as Africans. So I was speaking to him about the Republic of New Africa and the impetus of it and how it began in Michigan at Aretha Franklin's father's church. You know what I'm saying? And breaking that down to him and shit like that.
Yeah.
But so I was just saying we don't gotta reinvent the wheel. We could just add on and build on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So can somebody break down the Republic of New Africa for our audience, please?
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this is General, you know, Shakur. I was born and raised in the Republic of New Africa. I am the Commanding General of the military, the Universal New African Legion. The Republic of New Africa started in 1968, like the brother said. It was a big conference at Aretha Franklin's father's church at that time, where you had over 500 delegates from other places of the nations. And, you know, a lot of the forerunners, like the Garveyites, most of them were Garveyites at that time, a lot of forerunners in other organizations, you know, Panthers and other Nation of Islam and whatnot, you know, due to where we saw we were going at that time, you know, different brothers and sisters, the followers of Malcolm, you know, mainly the students of Malcolm X, which is Milton, you know, Gaidi and his brother,
Amari.
Dr. Imari, excuse me, I was distracted. Yeah, Dr. Imari Obadeli.
Obadeli.
Yeah, very close students of Malcolm X. Also, which a lot of brothers, Saladin Shakur as well, which is, you know, the father of what we call the family, you know, the Shakur family. And then they created that. Malcolm X actually, it was the brainchild of Malcolm, you know, but, you know, Marcus Garvey actually was the contemporary father of this whole thing, you know. Malcolm X being a Garveyite himself before he got, you know, went on his road in life and ultimately became what he was. But anyway, he spoke to that, and then when in his demise, his students just brought it into fruition, and which his wife also was one of the founders of the Republic of New Africa at that time. So since then, it's been a lot of things going on. It's been a lot of great things. The Republic of Africa is known for being very discipline. At that time, it was the New African Security Force doing all the security. It was Imam Jamil, known as the H.Y. Brown, as well with the First Minister of Defense.
Free Imam Jamil
Al-Amin. Yeah, free Imam Jamil and all the...
Free them all. Free Matoush, Dr. Matoush Shakur.
Yeah, so...
Welcome home, Sam.
At that time, you know, everything was going on. You hear about a lot of gun battles with the Republic of Africa. One of the interesting things is because of the security led by Alajo Adebalola, every time they came to shoot, they ended up getting shot. You know, and they whipped their ass in the street, they whipped their ass in the court. And so that's been one of the things that kind of saved the Republic of Africa. Well, so over the last 30, 40 years, the Republic of Africa has been, it has been held on to, but through warfare of the guerrillas and other factions around and had to go underground, it went on the decline, you know. And so now what's going on is you actually happen to have two cats on the phone that's kind of spearheading the reawakening, the rejuvenation of the New African independence movement. So right as of now, we have the emergence of the New African Union. The Republic of New Africa is as of now, you know, it's still, you know, our foundation, but it's the past. It's not the card that we're carrying anymore.
We usher in a new era.
Yeah, we're in a new era, a new way of doing things, and we have to do things according to the way the universe is moving, and the way that the world is moving, in a way that we can really motivate and get our people out of the shape that they're in. And none of the organizations, Republic of Africa included, has done that in the last 30, 40 years, 50 years, you know what I mean? So it's time for that the younger generation and the generation that speaks the language of today stand up and do what we have to do to lead and take leadership. And we've actually been sanctioned by our leaders and our elders. We've been trained. We not just I didn't wake up and just call myself general one day, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people do.
You know, I know.
Say with Commander Sadam, we said we put in work in the street, we put in work in the political scene, the military, all that. So we real dudes, straight from the bowels of society. We really know what's going on, and we up in the in the political scene. We can speak the political language and all the other little stuff that people, see or whatever like that. So we already politicking with, African Union and other places, and people in other countries, about this thing or whatever. You know what I mean? These are moves that a lot of people haven't been making. Just like even right here at home, a lot of people don't touch the hood. And I don't want to speak on too much, but I think that's it in the nutshell of what's going on right now. We're going to definitely get into it,
I just wanted to put this in context with the Chronicles of Machiavelli, because this is where Machiavelli come from. This is his background. This is the people he grew up with. This is your father and your mother is like auntie and uncle, where he learned his principles and morals and stuff like that. So it's important for the people in the audience to know who Tupac really was, and not just a little superficial surface. Right. That definitely was.
I want to be that came from the ghetto.
Right. Yeah. And we are the seeds of Machiavelli. We are the seeds of Machiavelli, so we have to be able to define where it is we come from, because they're trying to redefine who Tupac Shakur was through their major media. Exactly. That's why we got people like Soulcentralmagazine to bring out the truth and to be a voice for the voiceless.
Exactly. Yeah. And we thank y'all for that.
No doubt.
We're going to speak truth to that power. We're going to spread that word. We really picking up where Tupac left off. As far as the whole Black Panther Party, as far as him being trained by his elders, by his uncles, by his aunts, by his parents, and him leading things to the way that he had to do things in his generation, we picking up where he left off. Ain't nobody really picked the torch up since then in an efficient manner to really be able to carry on the struggle on to success. We all Machiavelli trained soldiers. We all, seeds of Machiavelli. And as we were talking about earlier, you know, we got a lot of niggas out here that's really faking, you know, that's really calling themselves something, but they ain't really living that type of life, you know.
Right.
And that's what we here to change, you know. That's what we here to crush. We're not playing no games with them. We ain't missing no words with them. We crushing all of that shit. The same way that Pop was always talking about, as far as how we just gotta eliminate, we just gotta annihilate all that's going against this shit. We're not playing no games. We taking our stance as warriors, and we do this shit well. Trust me.
All right, so look. I want Commander Shakur to speak about how he linked up with Osama Kadafi and what does that mean, and you know, to bring it in reference and context to One Nation and the collective of the tribes becoming a nation.
Yeah, say that again.
I want you to speak upon the context and the project or the mission of One Nation, and how, for example, the linking of you and Osama Kadafi is a personification of that, bringing the One Nation into fruition.
Oh yeah, Sadam Kadafi. Yeah.
Sadam Kadafi.
Okay. So, yeah. So basically, you know, what I'm saying, One Nation is basically, man, you know, first just to really put the context in order, just like my brother said, you know, you said my elders, my mother and father is Tupac's aunt and uncle. His mother's my aunt, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. The same cats who we raised by the same cats. So basically, around that time when Tupac came out and was doing his thing, you know, it was a lot of things going on. He was trying to, you know, he tried to get the youth. He tried to get myself. You said he got, like, what you know was the outlaws. Those were the youth that he was able to get together. You know what I mean? His first cousin, which is, you know what I'm saying, Qatari, everybody know.
K Castro, my brother, 101 Thug to my nigga Cash. He stayed true.
Still true to it. That's
yeah.
It. Yeah, the truth. So, you know what I'm saying, you had that, you got your Pharaoh, you got Malcolm, was known as Edie. You know, I would do, you know what I'm saying, back then, you know what I'm saying, I was chosen, but my parents did not let me go to California at that time. They wanted to hold me close to, you know, all that type of shit. Right. So I stayed in the trenches training type of shit. So when Pac met his demise, then I was already, most of the family was already repping Thug Life. So I was repping Thug Life in the streets already. You know?
Hey, look, hey, Kofi. On that note, I'ma hold it. Don't hang up. I'm about to call Saad, because Saad was supposed to be in on this and he been waiting. So I'm about to link us all together. Hold on 1 second.
Resist the temptation. The song go out to the Underground Railroad, Digital Underground. Resist the temptation of the beast. You slipping.